Hello and welcome back to GCU Esports. Today we're here with our NECC Valorant stream. Eli?
I'm Eli, yes, and we're here from GCU, Grand Canyon University, in the heart of Phoenix.
My name is Joseph, and I'm here to tell you that we are powered by Rockstar and sponsored by Raising Cane's here. We are blessed to have them as partners here at GCU, and definitely keeping us powered here as we stay up later at night to do this stream.
Yes, yeah, for sure, especially with daylight savings affecting most of the other, basically everywhere else but here. We're going to be here a little bit later on our time, but for you guys, it's basically the same time, so it doesn't really matter for you.
No.
But anyways, this game we're going up against Northern Alberta Institute of Tech,
Yes.
who right now is 3-1 in the NECC standings right now.
Yes, I believe that puts them in third place
Yep.
under the New Mexico State University, right? They're
Yep.
4-0 as well as us. We're still 4-0. Let's take it.
Yes,
We got
we
the
are.
number one seed. Let's go, baby.
That's what we love to see, and hoping. I believe if everything works out as I think it should, we should be playing New Mexico State next week. I think so. Obviously, next week's going to be a good one to tune into. But this week, as we go into this NAIT game, Alberta, as we'll probably be calling them for the rest of the stream.
Yes.
Just overall, it's going to be looking like it's going to be a good one. Another top dog in the league in terms of NECC. They're obviously, like we said, third. So just in general, it looks like it's going to be a good match.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have a pretty contested one here. It's gonna be interesting to see. I know we've done pretty well throughout all of them. We've only ever lost the one map, but there has been a couple of occasions where we've gotten behind on a map or so, and
Yep.
then we'd have to come up and rework it where we've gotten the lead, fall behind, and then eventually have to just kind of do a full take back, right?
Right.
I think last week we saw where we had to call that timeout, and we were losing, I think, 7 straight rounds, and then
Yeah.
called a timeout, and then completely shifted and ran it back.
For sure. I believe that was on was it Sunset? I feel like either that or Ascent. I think it might have been Ascent.
I think it might have been a sense.
But actually it was because it was just like 2 weeks ago when we had that we went from attack side where we had a 9-3 half, something like that, and then next week we had it 9-3 again.
Mhm.
I went to that defense side, couple rounds going the wrong way, and then overall just timeout, making sure everyone's chilling, everyone's good to go. Ended up taking that map home, which we're hoping to see obviously this week too. A couple changes in the roster as well. Right now we're gonna have Envious come in instead of Matt cooking up, so we're looking forward to his debut just in general. He's a freshman here, so his first time ever really competing.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love to see it. Matt cooking up, as you guys know, is our usual like Russian. He's gonna start causing problems early on. He's gonna be aggressive, so it's gonna be interesting how the Envies as a freshman is gonna be able to handle that role. I think it should be fun to see. Honestly, I think that's one of the roles where a freshman can kind of shine and show that they really know what they're doing.
Right.
And then just pop off,
It's actually interesting because we have Dino going in as duelist now.
Oh, really?
So it's Dino's going to be the duelist, and now Envies is going to be taking up that flex player, that Breach, Fades, maybe not Fade sometimes, Breach KO, maybe a secondary duelist, things of that
Gotcha.
manner overall. So
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense though. And the more, the more skilled veteran player, in there. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. We've got Dino, Volt, and Sipe, Nader. Who was it last week that popped off? I think was it Sipe or was it Volt?
it was Volt.
Volt,
Played
right.
very good, especially that ace that he had in the last round on split on that attack side of the half. Oh my goodness, just a couple of really good spray transfers on that specific round. Some really nice util as well. Honestly, he had a really good util the entire map on that sky. Really impressive with his flashes, finding really great ways to just find the enemy team and make sure that they're staring at the sun while his teammates go and fight them.
It's like, here's the sun. Yeah, Volt did a really great job. I think it was we made the joke. Dino made the sacrifice place to let
Yes.
Volt get that.
Or
that
no, it
full
was Sipe.
wipe.
That was Sipe. The
It was Sipe.
unselfish play of Sipe.
It was like, here you go. I'll let you take the full ace on this one. That was really fun.
For sure.
But yeah, it was really cool to see them play last week. And then in that first map, they had the mirror comp, and it was really fun because I think there was an instance where we saw everybody beat the other agent,
Yeah.
just like, I'm the better one.
It was just the complete mirror matchup. Like, we are the better team. We had the same strats.
Yeah.
It's the same util to use. We will shoot you, though, because we are simply better aimers. And obviously, 4-0 in the league, you're going to have to think that confidence just comes in overall.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome to watch the chase downs, and then you could see, like, okay, someone's probably going to be here. They turn the corner, see them, and it's a firefight, and then all of a sudden, just bam. Did you just guess? I think Volt was the first one we saw that just absolutely annihilated the other enemy
Oh, yeah.
agent, and we were just like, dang. It's just getting sprayed. Vault just pops out, bang, just headshot, and we were like, dang.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of those players were popping off. I know Sipe in the normal smokes role, he's not going to see a whole lot of action, but he was playing pretty solidly.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
a lot of util, a lot of good util put in, a lot of omen blinds that were pretty spot on,
Mhm.
and just overall, as well as Dino, who was taking over the duelist role, as I said already. We saw him on Split take on that Raze role, and I mean, he was explosive.
Oh yeah.
No pun intended, of course. But especially with the judge, even with the new nerfs that come in, just overall looking really.
Oh right, the
spicy.
judge nerf's taking effect, huh?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Who
Five.
knows that shotgun's gonna act more like a shotgun?
I know it's mind-boggling to me that they make changes so that a shotgun will be a shotgun and not a long-range weapon. I know it's crazy.
It's fine because we get in their face anyways when we use it, so I mean, it's
Exactly.
gonna be completely okay.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. They don't have a whole lot of other updates on the guns, right? There's nothing else that's getting nerfed.
Not really in terms of guns. I think they nerfed the Spectre a little bit. Just makes it. I'm another mind-boggling. The SMG acts like an SMG
Instead of like a
crazy.
phantom.
Yes, I know. It's crazy to me. So crazy. But a lot of changes like in agents overall.
Mhm.
They made changes to the raise satchel
Right.
this past patch. So now you have to wait for it to do any damage at all until it just naturally blows up.
Okay.
So obviously, a lot of the reasons why Cypher wasn't played, it's because the trips just get easily broken by raise util over and over again. Now Cypher coming in being more prevalent overall, and his tripwires also got a pretty big buff as well. They trap an enemy faster. So you hit that tripwire, it's about a second and a half. If you don't break that tripwire, you get full concussed, and the enemy team can just full see you through a wall for
Wow.
about 2 seconds.
Good thing these guys' reaction speed are crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody else would be like, these guys just flick, and then it's over, and it's like, huh, what happened?
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's awesome
yeah.
watching these guys do their thing because it's just like, oh yeah, that's normal for them. But then you go and play, and you're like, how do they do that?
Yeah, for sure. And it's at least for Cypher util play, it's kind of funny to me because whenever Cypher gets played, you just run through a tripwire. You can like let it sit there, and somebody else will break it eventually. But
Yeah.
now you just actually have to flick
Yeah.
and do the crazy things like you were saying. It's just a whole new turn for the agent. Actually feels viable again.
Let's see. Was it Nader who typically played Cypher
Yeah.
on the team? Yeah.
It will be Nader plays that Viper role when there's not necessarily a need for a Sentinel, and then obviously KJ Cypher whenever we need the KJ or Cypher, like for Ascent, for example. You see that Killjoy a lot. So
I gotta
Yeah.
say, kind of speaking of the utils, we've seen a couple of plays where our utils got kills. Was it? I think Volt has been able to do it a couple times.
with his dog.
The dog got a kill through a smoke or whatever, and it would just you see it leap in, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and you're like, the wolf got a kill just out of nowhere.
Yeah, might as well. I mean,
And-
it's so good.
I think Nader got a kill too when he was playing KJ. Just tossed in one of the little one of the little bots,
Yeah.
and you just see it go down in the smoke, and he was like, oh, it's like, oh, that's a smart play, covering the basis, and then kill, and then like someone drops to half health, and you're like, oh, wow, he just like perfectly chucked that. in
Right,
there.
exactly. I think for that Viper on Split, I think
Yes.
it was. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what. Yeah, and it was just like the Jet on 1 HP.
Yeah,
and he just walks in. What are you gonna do about it?
It was so funny. The KJ and then like that Viper one was fantastic. The little Viper molly, just like you just see it, pew, and then just insta kill. We were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think though that was after oh shoot, who was it? Was it Sipe? I think Sipe sprayed from up top, and then Nader went down low and got the molly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, the teamwork is flawless.
Truly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, they also added a new agent recently.
Mhm,
Obviously, or I say obviously, but NECC doesn't allow for the new agent to be used quite yet. It'll be coming in next semester overall for when the agent will actually be allowed into play. But pretty interesting overall agent, just as I think, and actually just got our maps in.
Mhm.
So first map we're gonna go to Sunset. I actually didn't hear what the second and third map was.
I didn't either.
Well,
I'm not
okay,
gonna lie.
first map we know for sure is Sunset, and I'm
Yes.
thinking it's gonna be a pretty fun map
Yeah.
overall.
It should be pretty great. The first map usually goes pretty well for us. We haven't lost the first map at all, and then we're usually pretty dominant in it. Like we don't have that catch up that we normally
Right.
have to. Now that I'm realizing it, I wonder if it's sort of like a fatigue thing or maybe an overconfidence thing. I know we've talked about that before.
Yeah,
Going into the second round is when we have to play that catch up. Sometimes the
right.
players said they get too comfortable.
In the second, yeah, in the
Hmm.
second map,
Yeah.
like you go through that first map and you just dominant fashion,
Hmm.
and then you just go ahead into next one. Okay, so the second map is Ascent,
Gotcha.
and then the third map,
We've been playing a lot of Ascent.
as I
So.
mean, Ascent is pretty good.
Hmm. Hmm.
Ascent is pretty good overall for us, I think. Maybe not on the defensive sided or defense side. No, attack side. That's what it is. Attack side.
Hmm.
Obviously, we see a little bit of falter in those rounds a couple
Yeah.
of times, but overall, it's pretty fine, pretty good.
Yeah.
When map wins always normally come in for us on that
Yes.
map. So
Yes.
yeah,
Knock on some wood.
of course. And actually, both sides of the map, or both maps, first and second map, we're both going to be starting on attack
Oh.
side.
Okay, I
So-
was just about to make a comment that usually it works out for us because in Ascent we play
Right.
defense first, and then we just got to close out by a couple rounds in
Yeah,
attacker side. But if we're starting on attackers, then there's a possibility we maybe fall behind before.
right.
You know, so that should be interesting to see. We
Yeah.
haven't had. I don't think we've had two consistent
I
attacker.
don't. Yeah, where we
maps.
start attack
Yeah.
side. Yeah, I don't think so. It is interesting though. At least for Sunset, I know Sunset's been kind of attacker sided,
Mhm.
essentially. Might not be as much with the cipher changes because you can't break cipher trips with just Ray's satchel, like I was
Yeah.
saying, and Ray's has been really prevalent on that map overall. So just very interested to see what the new ideas are overall to break these trips because there are some cipher trips that you just cannot break. You have to just run through and try and break it as you run in,
Mhm.
or just bait yourself overall, and it's just kind of not ideal overall.
Bite the bullet, as it were.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I don't know how Alberta's been doing on their maps, but from what we've seen with us, I think we can expect a win on this one. I think the Ascent will be a little tighter, like we've been
Right.
discussing. But it should be pretty good, and I doubt it'll go to the third map. But on the off chance it does, I think we got that one too.
Right.
He said it was split, right?
I think split.
Okay, yeah, we've been pretty dominant in split, so I don't have a whole lot of reservations about going to split.
Right, I agree.
If it does go to a third one.
And I think for Ascent, like you were saying, it does seem pretty tight, especially because the defensive side of the map is so defensive sided.
Yeah.
It is actually mind-boggling how defensive sided it can be sometimes, where you have just about 4 choke points to actually move up when you're on that attack side of the map.
Yeah.
And I mean, if the defense kills one player, if they kill the Jet, for instance, your
Oh, yeah.
dive entry player, it just kind of feels impossible to break out onto some of these sites.
Yeah. Was it? I think we were noticing last week when we were here is that Matt Cooking Up would go in with a Jet and just wasn't able to hit a whole lot of the ultimate with the knives.
Right.
Which is kind of a rare occasion to see because normally he would go
Right.
in and just start like hitting them, but he would get shut down, and that
Mhm.
was kind of I think what made it so hard for us on the attacker side because normally you go in and that would get one or two people, and then you could start momentum that way, but it would get shut down, and then it was kind of like, what do we do now?
Right, exactly. It's like, especially for Ascent, it's such an execute heavy type of map. Your entire team just has to pile out of these choke points.
Yeah.
And if you're playing against a good team, you'll come up against KJ setups that are just going to be really oppressive for that type of play style,
Mhm.
as well as the KO who's going to knife. Put about 8 seconds where you cannot use any util. They'll have the molly as well, so you can't quite run through the mollies. And also, it could be an Omen, it could be an Astra, but you'll see the Astra suck, or you'll see the Omen blind just overall, and that just makes the sense very difficult.
So it looks like we're ready, and we're going to be going into the game right now. So we're going to get to see this matchup right here. Oh, they're the Owls. Okay, Alberta.
Grand Canyon versus Northern Alabama Institute of Tech.
Alberta, not Alabama.
Alberta. You know what? That is my fault. I see the A, and as an American, I must say Alabama. That is my bad.
He said it has to be that way. Okay, so let's get these teams in. Now that we know their names, we got a Kieran, Brazy,
Brazy, going Brazy.
Hasty. Okay. And we see that cipher right there. Rurikin
Hurricane,
I think that's how we're gonna go with that.
Toucan.
and Trusty
Toucan.
Toucan. Okay.
Oh yeah, and it's already looking a little bit different on the side of GCU. You saw normally the Raise Sky combo for Sunset. Sky just being an overall good character, I think, just to flex into any map. I feel like the flashes are pretty user friendly, and obviously the dog is gonna get you so much info if you want to go fast on these sites. Gonna like to go for, I'd argue, a bit of a slower approach, more execute style. You'll probably see GCU using that fade to try and gather info around the map. That fade eye pings players through walls, so gonna be able to see that, as well as the dog that fade has.
Yeah.
Locks onto the players and just follows them, blinds them. Just tells GCU just in general where these players will be playing on site, and overall I feel like it's going to be a pretty execute heavy side for on this attack side for GCU. As well as Alberta's team, gonna go with that traditional Raze. Also going with the Astra. I feel like I haven't seen very much Astra in general. You know, through ranked, through competition, just overall, Astra on this map just hasn't seemed very. I wouldn't say good, because obviously I haven't seen it very much, so I can't say right now if it's good or not. But just overall, very niche pick. I would say.
Astra, from what we've seen, is just very info-based. Like, just grabbing info and see where you can get that. But as far as, like, the ults and stuff, there's never been huge plays from an Astra that we've seen. Whether it be our own team or the enemy team. There's never been huge plays from them.
I think what we're going to really be needing to look at least for this game, how GCU and Alberta use these ult orbs around the map to try and build up these ultimates on both sides. You see the breach on both sides. That's a 9 ultimate or 9 orb costing ultimate, so it gets pretty expensive sometimes. And GCU looks like they're gonna be going in quite fast on this A side of the map.
Spray through the smoke.
Getting quite a bit of resistance, so maybe not going to take as much aggression as they may have wanted.
Yeah, they took quite a bit of damage there. The Omen almost out fade more than halfway.
Yeah, and that's another little thing. When you change out the Sky for the fade, you lose that heal, which especially on pistol rounds becomes so prevalent in these situations. It's just about 200 credits, and that's basically full health for could be even your entire team overall. Now, I actually like this play from GCU, just going right back to A.
Yeah. Looks like they were just checking them out in mid, making sure that they, in fact, were going to back off, being really cautious, even for a pistol round.
For sure.
Well, especially for a pistol round, I should say.
Actually, it looks like XCQ is about to come through. No smoke quite for that A-link position. Envious and Bolt gonna be stuck behind there. Now just gonna go ahead and watch the flank. The smoke finally comes in, and now 5v5 retake, and Alberta starts to retake as well. 2 players on default, and Envious is gonna go ahead and get the first blood. Sype though, also gonna find one, gets traded instantly, 3v3. And now Envious and Nader both getting one, and now Nader, Envious with the 3. Talk about a first round of a debut.
Yes. Excellent job there. Good teamwork. Able to get that last guy. Nader there a little slow on the draw, I noticed. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. You know what? All good. Got the job done in the end. Envious comes away with 3, and that's going to really go ahead and bolster that ult economy that I was talking about. Now just only 6 away. Could theoretically start to see the build up there. For the side of GCU, maybe get that breach ult going on round 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And if you can get 2 breach ults in 1 half, that seems pretty much like a win to me.
That would be amazing. Oh, need to get tossed right there.
Ooh, and
he's got a hard turn on this.
Nader actually gets taken down
by a frenzy.
Yeah, luckily only had a ghost to his name, so not going to lose too much weaponry in this round so far. But GCU being pretty aggressive, seeing that they lost all of that A main space, now just take full B main, and the bomb will go down in 4v5 post plan.
Yep. Dino here playing a little cautious. Bolt, Dino got to be careful, they got someone at their back.
And a nice flash, and now it's just going to be GCU fighting up. Bolt going to find the first one, and Dino is going to follow it up. Case of another round, and now it's just
the trades start going.
Wow. Trade palooza.
Yeah, now it's a 2v1 here. The enemy fade is left on their own. Right here. See how cautious they're being. I don't know. What do you think? Would you just save or just try and go get it?
No, it's probably going to be an attempt to kill some more players, especially for these eco rounds. You don't have really anything of value to try and save here, so it is going to be hopefully, and yeah, Sype will go ahead and get that kill.
Bulldog.
And yeah, both players will end up surviving. So not the most ideal set of circumstances for GCU to lose 3.
Yeah.
Actually, it's tech pause maybe.
Yeah, we have a disconnect here.
Yeah, it might be a little bit unfortunate, but a nice round nonetheless from GCU. That market fight did look a little bit scary. I mean, I like the idea. The util was good. It's just kind of unfortunate that they ran into 4 players from Alberta there and just had to try and fight it out, and basically just a big old brawl against pistols in a close range.
Yeah.
Not very much the greatest recipe for success.
No. I think the fact that we had a couple of those better guns, like the Bulldog seeing come in there, there was a Vandal or 2 on our side. Definitely came into play when you just have frenzies going out. So I think that came to our benefit, aside obviously getting the Bulldog kill at the end there.
Right. And I also like, I gotta credit Alberta. I like the idea of trying to fight through market, just having a lot of players there, hoping that GCU would aggress there. But just the start of the round, you saw that fade util to try and combo with the Rays pushing up into tiles. And obviously they found the Cypher there, which a lot of other teams, that Cypher is buying up a Spectre, a Bulldog, something of value. Obviously NAIT, I like how he plays it too though. He doesn't buy a gun, he has a pistol off on his own, so if he does get found in like a death ball sort of situation, you know, 5 Alberta players running at them. In that case it wasn't quite 5, but you know, still found a death that probably didn't need to happen. But you know, Alberta doesn't pick up any weaponry, and it still makes that retake pretty hard for them overall.
Yeah, smart play. Well, smart as you could in that for a bad situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
It wasn't ideal. Obviously, you don't want to get killed, but it was the least you could give them. You know.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna go in, and if I die, then they're not getting anything from me. So that worked pretty well for him.
Exactly.
But like, yeah, he's been doing that lurk. He's been doing actually really well on the lurk. I think we saw that come to fruition the most against Sacramento White.
Yeah, on the Viper on split, especially.
Oh my gosh.
It felt like he was always getting in behind Sac White.
Yeah.
Just walking in through A Heaven, just picks up 2 people with their back to him. It's just kind of free at that point.
It's going to be a little harder with the Cypher, though. I've noticed both of them have been tending to tripwire the spawn. That way they don't have anybody come up behind them when they go to rush. Even the defender side is doing that too.
And it's also in that B main area. That's one of those unbreakable tripwires that we were talking about. So essentially GCU, if they want to push B main at all in any capacity, they have to run through the tripwire and essentially give Alberta a free first blood, which obviously when you want to execute heavy type of team, that's probably not the best thing for overall executing. But you know, obviously with the Cypher changes that have come in, it's definitely the best play for Alberta. Just keep putting that tripwire, and it's just free info for the rest of the round, basically.
Yeah, it's interesting comparing them because you have the Rays instead of the Jet, and then you have the Astra instead of the Omen. Which makes our team, like you said, it's what was the word you used? It was execute heavy.
Yes, execute. Yeah.
So everything like has to go right with it, and it needs to be so well played instead of the usual aggressiveness we do. And then it's gonna come down to a lot of like technical plays.
Right.
In that strategy, whereas the Rays can kind of just rush in and do that heavy damage. And our Jet is gonna be the person to rush. But with Dino playing it, I've noticed he's been a little more hesitant so far. And that's not anything to knock him. It's just with this map right now, he can't be as aggressive as he would on another one.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting seeing how the aggressor of Raid versus the aggressor of Jet works out.
Yeah, and actually, talking about aggressive, I mean, instantly, 2 seconds into the round, you see Dino just dashing right up into this elbow smoke on A, and maybe wanting to get a little aggressive. They know Alberta pistol round had a bit of a trap play in A main, and now GCU trying to maybe punish that. But Trusty Toucan actually goes ahead and finds Dino in the first blood. No trade will come through. So now just a 4v5 for GCU.
Bolt actually trying to wrap around because Trusty Toucan didn't cover that.
Yeah. Now it's kind of a slowdown. Maybe see if Nate can find this pick up in mid. This Ray's getting a little curious. Get any damage taken for his troubles. Now Envious in A main.
Spike drop.
Looking for a fight for sure.
Yeah.
See that bomb drop?
Envious is like, I got this. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
saw
peeking.
that.
Down a wall bang. Oh, Volt got caught by Trusty Toucan.
And a nice Omen blind. They have to know that this Astra is still on
30 seconds left.
default.
Yeah,
And now
right there
it's-
was a good read.
Oh, but it got so difficult now. Can't really pinch onto this Astra player with that one way. Now, might out and wide, but GCU Sype does not care. Goes ahead and finds that blood. And now it's 12 seconds to plant.
10 seconds left.
Alberta is just probably going to flood, but actually gets the bomb plant down.
A spray.
Cage trigger.
Smoke, let's see.
Oh,
Hit a couple,
those
got a kill.
shots. Gets the Cypher diff. It makes the raise 1
One
HP.
enemy
Envious finds
remaining.
another, and Nader finds another. And Envious with 2,
Nice.
Nader with 2, and a miracle round found out of the 3 of these players.
These two, the second time they've teamed up like that, being able to clean up.
Yeah,
Excellent job.
it was just like on that pistol, you know, you just see
Yeah.
Envious and Nate just working off each other. Feels like they've been playing for
They were like they
games
were
on
playing
games.
whack-a-mole. One of them popped back
Yep.
behind cover, the other one went out, back and forth.
that little ping pong.
Yeah.
peek. You just say ping, peek out, pong,
Yep.
ping pong, ping pong.
Exactly.
No
And
players know how to aim
They
against
didn't get
that.
caught at all.
Yeah,
That was awesome. And especially Nader's
Yeah.
spray into the smoke, just kind of that controlled little burst of like, I'm pretty sure they're going to be here.
yeah.
And we can see the outlines of the players, and it was like near spot on.
hmm
Obviously a couple misses in there, but oh, Envy's covering Bolt, nice.
Bring them down.
It's a nice kill from Envious. Oh my
Good
goodness.
spray.
Just has such great intuition as to where these
Yeah.
Alberta players might be
Yeah,
from these
that-
spam positions.
That Alberta player hugging that corner, but out of cover, and then
Yeah.
being able to spray that corner, knowing that someone might be peeking.
For
Super
sure.
smart.
I just want to point out really quick before they attempt a retake. You saw the Omen drop the bomb back to Envious. That's just because you want to make sure that you get that ult for that ultimate ability. Does go ahead and get an extra kill. Dino with 2 as well. But just having that ult now online after that eco
Yeah.
is going to make this round a heck of a lot easier, just in general.
The Omen and the Breach ult already. They have the enemy Astro ult ready as well. That our first flawless round. I try to keep track of those from now on. Oh, you know what? I think we missed it. Nader had a 3-piece combo in that one where him and Envy's were ping ponging.
Right there.
That's true. Envy's
Right
also had a
there.
3-piece combo right
Mhm.
there as well.
Okay, we gotta get better at this. I'm gonna keep track now.
But for right now, Envy's looks like he's about to rip his ult.
here.
Yep, off instantly. And the Cypher does get caught. And now you just see Dino gonna go ahead and go fast, but now that Cypher trip making impact as we've seen before. Toucan gonna go ahead and find one. Nader though with the trade. And now the the bomb plant is just gonna come in now for GCU, and I love that suck out of GCU. Hasty though actually
I know
finds 2
exactly.
out of it.
Wall banging ult and then getting Envy's with a normal kill shot.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my
Last
goodness.
player standing.
Wow.
Wait. Oh wow. Okay.
That happened really fast.
Yeah, I couldn't even keep up with that. Just the nade kill and Hasty coming away with 3 on the round. I felt like he couldn't have even gotten away with 1, really.
Yeah, I know.
Especially with that Fade suck combo with the Breach C. It forces that Cypher to take a fight. He's half health. He's running out with no audio because that suck takes away your audio as well. Just over in the worst possible position that he could have been in.
Still
and he
came
just
out on top.
comes away with 2.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Gotta be able to keep cool under fire. That's exactly what he did. It worked out really well for him. GCU not to be underdone. They got their kills, were hitting their shots. It was just that he came in at just the right time and was able to get that.
Yeah,
Also, that wall bang was extremely well done.
it was. For
That
sure.
was awesome. Crazy. Getting ready. Okay, they got 3 ults on their
Oh, nice kill off
Cage
me.
trigger.
Oh, and now Alberta is going to be looking
I have
for,
retrieved the spike.
dipping and taking the bomb.
yeah. Just going to go ahead and run towards A. Trusty Toucan actually finds
Here.
Dino as well, but GCU has done a pretty good job of getting these rotates. Alberta basically giving the A bomb site for free, and GCU is just
Yeah.
going to have the most leisurely
Cage trigger.
bomb plants I think they've had
In a
ever.
long time, yeah.
Oh boy, that's
Trip wire.
spam though.
Ooh, Nader in a tough spot. Nice.
Yes.
Good.
Good cam break. Now just a 4v4 post plant. And a nice ult for info from Volt is going to go
Nice.
ahead and find one CT. Retake now maybe
One
about to
enemy
come out.
remaining.
Envious
Get 2.
though.
Is he gonna get his third?
Oh, gets caught with his
No.
flash out though.
Okay.
Maybe just a bit of bad timing, not really realizing that Fade was back there. But now 2v1 for GCU on this push plant. It seems pretty difficult with this up-down that GCU has. And yeah, it's just going to be the white flag getting waved by the Alberta Fade as the round goes to GCU 5-1.
Excellent job. Really well done there. I think probably one of the best plays right there was taking that cam out.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I feel like,
There.
well, I say this with a little bit of, I know it's ranked, but you know, all my ranked players, we hate shooting util. Cameras, just let them see us, baby. Tripwires, you'll break it, I know it. Soba darts, I don't care if I get caught. It's not like they'll spam through smoke, get spammed through smokes. So obviously, just having the awareness to just go ahead and break any util that you see is good in general.
Yes. But also that like awareness to know exactly where that was in that second. Ooh, Nader with a nice headshot. Your sight
A nice kill from Nate.
A good breach right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Nader doing Nader things. His tech, I say tech, no. I can't think of what it is, but
caught with
wow.
a sheriff. Wow.
A nice shot from Brazy, going a little bit brazy, and oh man, this timing from the Rays. Oh,
Ooh.
might have just seen it, but Sipe.
Oh,
actually,
Sipe saw it.
yep.
Nice.
Doesn't.
Wallbang, near kill.
Man, the wallbangs in this game does get a little dicey sometimes, but you know, overall it's fine.
Ooh,
nice shot from
nice.
Dino. They have Cypher found as well.
Enemy remaining.
Bolt got 2 right now.
That glitch ball Vandal wonders for him. I saw him using that in the practice
That
for him.
little dog.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
Dino with the cleanup.
Excellent teamwork right there. And only losing one, and it was just Nader on the alert.
Yep. Nice round. I mean, their eco has to be just booming right now.
Oh, yeah.
Feels like the actual economic peak of everything right now.
In the Gilded Age right now.
Uh-huh.
Phenomenal, phenomenal.
Yeah, you see that
Envy's taking the
8,000?
lead. His debut, excellent job. He's top fragging right now. The only person that is close to him is Nader. Let's see, Volt actually doing a good job. Got only 4 kills, but I mean, he's just been so pivotal in the moments we need him to be, and it's all you can ask for.
Pretty good util overall too. And now you see kind of the first time that they've been mid when Alberta wants to go mid, and now just a fast decision to just go towards B. And a nice execute coming in, but Trusty Toucan gonna find one, gets traded out instantly. The TP out, and the breach ult does come in. Breach and Fade just running out onto site. Not gonna find anything, but Rubberkin finding Nader.
Last player standing.
Oh, and Brazy.
Rubberkin getting
Wow.
3 for him.
Great breach ult for that retake.
Fantastic use of that, yeah.
It had to have been all 4 of the GCU players on
Yeah.
that side.
There.
That was an excellent use
Careful
right there.
here.
Good execution of that plan.
There.
Yeah.
Right now, GCU having 3 ultimates ready. You got Jets ready. It looked like Dino was actually getting ready to use that when he jumped in, but accidentally jumped with his back towards Rurikin,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
unfortunate. I don't
yeah.
think anyone knew Rurikin was right there. We saw him, not even Nader did. Nader had his back to him watching where the breach was coming from,
Right.
and then just couldn't give any info to Dino while he was rushing in. So it was unfortunate, but
What are you gonna do?
exactly. It is what it is.
Wow, this should be main for Alberta. Yeah.
Here.
It's definitely looking to get pretty aggressive with their Raze player, double holding the angle. But little do they know, 5 players from GCU on the side. A nice stun and a nice kill from Bolt.
Bolt doing a fantastic job right now. Ooh, get some info right
Nice. Cypher ult. Gonna go ahead and just get a nice fade ult as well.
there. Dino dashing through it, avoiding it.
Oh,
Dino with 2.
Dino. Oh,
Can
he
get a
wants
three-piece?
more.
Can get a 3-piece?
The knife comes out, doesn't.
Oh.
Good 3-piece combo. But a valiant attempt too.
We got a plan right now.
Get
It's
it.
going to be a 4v2 retake.
It's nice shots.
Oh, this Cypher right here. Volt's going to
There.
catch him, I think.
The fatal, actually, I'm not quite sure what that picks up, but overall, just gonna be a really
Just
slow
Nader watching
burn
this
of a
cam for
retake.
Volt right now.
Yeah,
Oh, he's in the cam. Perfect info from Volt.
enemy
this
That's
breakthrough,
breakthrough.
yeah,
Excellent.
perfectly seen. I say seen,
Envy's
but
taking care of that
nice
fade too.
intuition. Yeah, Just nice overall from GCU. And it feels like a lot of these spam kills just coming in cleanly as well. Not very much damage on the receiving side for GCU, but always seems to find the mark onto these Alberta players whenever they need it.
Yeah, I think we've done really good this entire time. Like, even previous matches,
here.
being able to read where the smoke is. Read where they would be through the smoke, sorry.
Right. And that just comes with playing time, especially because you see those bullets flying through the smoke. You can get a good idea. But I'm just gonna shut up as the execute looks like it's probably gonna come in fast. A lot of util towards his ace spot on the
Oh, nice.
map.
Bolt takes out Rukin.
And a nice moment blind as well, and they know where both of these players are. The suck comes in. They are gonna go ahead and find the mirror matchup also. And Sipe finds
That
the
was
third.
such a hard push. They were absolutely pinned right there.
Great util. Envy's actually gonna get domed a little bit.
Trusty Toucan has been doing a pretty good job, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's had some nice shots. It's just too bad
Oh,
he's been
Kieran taking out
DK.
Dino with a fantastic headshot.
Yeah.
Grenade!
Now it looks a little bit more winnable for Alberta. As Mr. Sipe and Nate are both a little beat up on this round overall.
Here.
Looks like Nader, oh, a nice cam.
Ooh,
Just gonna
good
go
cam.
ahead and see when this raise pops out.
That Astra smoke coming to play.
Oh
Gonna be-
yeah.
oh, good timing.
enemy
Very
remaining.
good timing.
Oh, but Trusty Toucan finds another.
Trusty Toucan was it 2-3?
There's that dog, and yeah, it's just gonna be Trusty Toucan on the save again.
Yep.
Waving that white flag yet again. Not much to be done in the round. And number 10
Dude.
will go for GCU.
Here.
Fast 9 in a row. Or not in a row, but 9.
Remember, wipe the
Oh no,
prints.
that's 8. I can get.
It's just good.
Count, I promise everybody. Okay.
Mm,
It's been a long day. Been up
Yeah,
since
that's
8 in the
fair.
morning.
that's fair.
That
You know.
goes there.
Grand total
That's-
4 hours sleep.
I will say though, that's one of the things that I wish Valorant had in like what CS has, is where you can have your own custom music play at the end of rounds.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
But obviously, like copyright stuff, and
Yeah.
Valorant will never probably get to that spot, so
That
my
was
dreams will just
I'd
die.
rather not do
Get
that.
out of my way!
Nice updraft.
Oh, we got the jet ult ready.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
wow.
there it is. There it is.
Berta is getting really aggressive in this round.
It's a nice one. Let's see.
So much mid space, and now all 5 of these players. Oh, Vader though actually might find Crazy the breach from Alberta. A little bit of whiffage, and Crazy actually finds the kill there, but maybe Mr. Sipe to get a trade. Will not find
nice.
it. Enemies though
That's two
finds
now, right?
2. Yeah,
Nice.
same exact spot. Hasty trying to get that trade on, and does not work out for them. Now the breach ults. Gonna force those players from Alberta to back out to the site, and now GCU just on.
Ooh, the timing here. is gonna be interesting.
Oh wow! Just running through in a
That's a 3-piece
lineup.
combo. That's a
No, the
4-piece.
the 4-piece, the box combo.
Got that day. Let's go.
Oh my
Last
goodness!
round in
And that's
the
such a
half.
tough couple of kills to come up with. I mean, especially for the breach right in front. Obviously, that stun will help.
Oh, yeah.
But even the lineup through the smoke.
That timing was
obviously,
crazy.
Yeah, could never expect that to happen. And
Right
wow, absolutely fantastically played from
Careful here.
Envious. A lot of good util, a lot of nice shots, and it gives them round number 11 overall.
Oh.
Now just yeah. Oh wow.
Holy God.
You're in a lot of
We keep getting
aggressive
caught in like
plays.
not silly mistakes, just like peeking.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually,
Good trade.
an interesting pinch on this tiles crunch. Envious though is gonna find one trade at least, not quite gonna find the second. L1v3 for Mr. Sipe. If it's any agent at all, it's gonna do it against this lineup. It's gonna be the Omen.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Gonna have to get that tag out. Maybe looking for like that fade ult. Actually able to dodge it. And gets a nice timing. A nice shot.
Getting
his
Ruben
fade.
with a gorgeous headshot.
Oh wow, but the timing from the Astra pretty well played out of them. It's gonna go
Switching
ahead
sides.
and lock up round number 12 and the half.
No worries,
And
Teddy.
9-3
No worries.
for GCU.
Yeah.
I think overall pretty big success.
Yeah. I think that was really well done. You got 9-3, but what you call it?
Ah, this is a nice spot.
Did a good job of just
That
taking
goes
out
there.
as many people as possible on getting that last person right there.
For sure.
It's like,
There.
you're coming with me. I might
Careful
lose this, but
here.
you are coming with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how the timing plays out because we can see through the walls as the observers, but yeah, sometimes it's just like you tense up and you're like, oh, please look right.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, now just gonna go onto this defensive side, and we'll see how GCU wants to play it. And it looks like two of these players gonna be in the market of B, 3-stack towards that B site, and the Cyphers will be alone, playing that full retake. Looks about the same cam position as we saw the Alberta Cypher. Let me look at that name. Hasty. That's right, it's Hasty.
Hasty, yeah.
On their defensive side, and Alberta looks like they're just gonna walk through the smoke.
Oh,
And
right
now,
click.
oh wow, bolts.
The right click's coming from site. He said, I mean business.
A lot of damage onto the Rays for the side of Alberta.
Yeah,
Now 4v4.
who is that? Kieran? Kieran is
Kieran.
the Rays, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, looks like it's going to be a slow. I feel like this is where Alberta has always wanted to go throughout this round. You saw that fade just jiggling for A main with the bomb.
Ooh,
Just
they
going
do.
to see.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
actually,
they barely missed it.
Nice rotate.
Yeah.
Or not, well, actually I say not nice rotate, but unfortunate
30
rotate,
seconds left.
Yeah.
As you see, oh, but actually,
Cage trigger. Tripwire this
oh, and
door.
the one-way cage. Actually going to see
Ooh,
through,
nice.
but the one-way does prevail, gets out with his life. Now makes it a 4v3 with man advantage.
Envy's
Envy's
taking out Trusty Toucan.
now a 4v2, and the time is getting so low.
Spike planted.
Alberta's gonna have to stick it, and now Dino finds
Nice.
the last two with some great util from the breach, the full concuss, the full breach C. Gonna have to push him out of the corner, and makes it easy pickings for Dino to take out.
Yes. Good fantastic job in that corner. Honestly, I don't think he got hit by that Cypher.
Yeah, I don't
Straight
think
out.
so either. It's kind of tough though, you know, when you get breach hold, or not breach hold, or breach concuss, you have like 2 bullets essentially to shoot out before you just die instantly.
Yeah.
And you know, those are the most pressure moments in all of Valorant. Of course, sometimes it feels like breach concusses are just cosmetics in the game, and they don't mean anything after getting one tapped. I've had that happen quite a bit. It's very infuriating.
You don't sound bitter about that at all.
Of course not. I'm not a bitter person. I'd
No.
never get bitter.
There's never.
Of course.
Obscuring vision.
Trusty Toucan, just the sheriff. I actually did pretty well with that before. Caught Nader a few times.
Yeah.
Type Inspector.
Oh wow. Looks like Alberta is gonna just go fast.
He's getting Kieran. He's in a good spot right now, actually, to get these guys. He's got flashed.
Yeah, Bolt's also gonna go and find one in mid.
There you
Nice
go, Todd.
breach
Dino
side as
with the
well.
bulldog.
Spike down mid.
They have control of this bomb right
One
now.
enemy remaining.
They're gonna go
Wow,
chase him down.
Dino wants this kill so
there
bad.
we
We'll
go.
go ahead and find it.
Flawless. That's our second flawless of the map. Excellent job, boys.
Oh wow.
It's 11-3 right now. I was surprised that there was not a timeout at all from Alberta at all earlier.
Right. I would have thought, you know, I feel it's kind of a little dicey because normally you see those timeouts come in round 5, round 6 if things are going really bad, which obviously they were, but they won the first round of that 5. They won the 5th
on
round.
5, yeah.
So which would be nice timeout territory. And it just kind of rode in. They won every 2 rounds.
Hard push right here from Alberta.
Oh yeah, that's what you asked me, but
Ooh, Dino
oh
catches.
wow. I like that play too.
Bolt catches, Bolt gets
Envious.
traded, Envies goes in, gets Kieran.
Nice flash as well. Now GCU sees both players. And now guns acquired. Hater gonna find the next and the last.
Nice.
And a nice round overall from GCU. A nice fight. I especially liked how Dino took that first blood initiative. He got tagged by the Fade
close up
Dog,
shop.
but it only makes you nearsighted. So you get up close and personal, you can still see the players.
Yeah.
He knows that. He knows how to play against the Fade, and he just gets up right in the face of the Astra. Trusty Toucan. And goes ahead and gets that first blood and dashes out
Yeah,
like a
excellent.
great jet.
Excellent work from them. Good cleanup. Also, just that bulldog spam on the wall, just trying to get that wall bang, just in case they decided to stay there. Good
There.
pressure to put on there while Nader went in and cleaned up.
Absolutely. Just an overall well-played fight from GCU on A main, and now Alberta looks like they want another run of it. Gonna go ahead and be 4 players towards this A main, a split. 2 players towards this elbow, and Bolt actually doesn't get tagged by the Roomba and gets 2 for it. make it 3. No, Nader will find it, finds 2. And now it's just the Astra alone, and Dinos to secure the map. 13-3 GCU side.
Only losing 1 there, just Volt being taken out there, and that great push right there.
Yeah. It absolutely great fight. Definitely taking advantage of that Roomba just missing its mark on that right corner. Finding 2 out of it, almost finding the 3rd, getting that that 3-piece combo, but unfortunately does not come. Nader also almost getting that 3-piece combo, only finding 2, and it's so sad. But we're gonna go ahead and go to a quick break. Don't leave where you're sitting. Just stay there. We're gonna be back with Ascent in map 2.
We promise we won't leave you. Okay, we'll come back. Welcome back. Told you we weren't going to leave you. We just came back from a map win on Sunset, and we're going to be going into Ascent. A couple of highlights here. We got 2 flawless rounds in that map. We got a couple. I think we had 2 3-piece combos.
I feels more like 4. I think
4?
something
4?
like that. Envious definitely had 2.
It was hard to keep track of when you just had so many wipes across the rounds. But beautifully well done. We went 9-3 in the attacker round, went into defenders and made that 13-3. Took that, just absolutely walked away with that win.
Yeah,
it was a breeze.
I see what you did there, because Breeze is in the map pool.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was funny. I see what you're doing there. But anyways, you know, Sunset looks honestly like a Breeze. I'll just piggyback and call it my own. Just overall, 13-3, and it looked the entire way. It didn't even look like it was going Alberta's way at all. We saw a lot of kills through smokes, especially for GCU. Just finding the perfect sprays on these players. I'll point you to that one round, especially where Envies got the double kill lineup to make it a box combo.
Yeah,
Caniac, or not Caniac, the Canes box combo.
Yeah, the Canes
Incredible.
box combo.
So just overall, it just felt like it was going, whatever could go GCU's way, went GCU's way.
It really did.
And it just was kind of smooth sailing from there.
It really did. The only rounds where they lost was just like just a couple of kills didn't go right.
Right.
Like when they peeked a corner, they just got caught, and that happened more often than not to Alberta. So I mean, it's just it came our time to just lose a couple. And that's
Right.
all it was. Small hiccups because we went 4 rounds, lost one, went another 2, lost one, went another 2,
Right.
lost one, and then
I
then it
think-
was just ours for the rest of the way. I think.
Yeah, and I think that's like one of the beauties of FPSs in general. It's that like variance. You know, the team can be better, and it can just seem that the team is playing the map better overall. But obviously, it doesn't matter. It's an FPS. You have to hit the bodies of the players you're playing against, the heads of that you're playing against. And if you can't do that, can't really win a map. But obviously, GCU could do that, and it looked like they could do that in any sense of the word for the entirety of the 16 rounds they were playing Sunset in.
They made it look as easy as breathing for them. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Just also, I'd blown away by just the intuition and then the know-how of being in the game for hours and hours of practice. Just knowing exactly where the enemy would be if they were in the smoke. And kind of, I guess they would be like, where would I be if I was in the smoke hiding?
Right.
It'd be like, I'd be on this corner on this wall here. So they would be able to tag through the wall a couple times, I
Right,
noticed. It wasn't just like, oh, I'll shoot through the smoke where they're going to be. No, I'm going to shoot through the smoke and through the wall because they're going to be hiding behind it on this corner. And just perfectly well done. And also being able to hit headshots through the wall like that is just fantastic. That just means hours of practice.
Yeah, so it actually looks like we're going to have a couple more minutes until this next map. Player had to go ahead and restart their PC for Alberta, I believe. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit more of a wait, but it just means you get more time with me, more time with Joseph. I know you love us, obviously. It's Valorant stream. Who else is going to cast it?
To bring it back to something we started before the match started, we were talking about that new agent. I believe his name is ISO, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very fun agent. Very interesting.
We were looking at him. We're like, this dude seems kind of broken. I think his description is he's a Chinese fixer looking to be like a hacker for hire.
Yeah, that makes that makes sense probably.
I think that was his official Valorant description. But oh my gosh, his util and his ult are crazy.
No, his util is honestly okay. I haven't played ISO at all yet. I wish I could, but you know, Valorant's recruitment things of agents is not very good, so I don't have it yet. Sue me, I don't know. But anyway, but like overall, just getting to watch this new agent get played.
Okay.
You know, obviously, gunshots don't go through, so you can just push it, run behind it, and it's all good. And then it also can make it make you double vulnerable, like how an Omen blind does.
Yeah.
Except it's just you get double damage. So 2 shots with a Vandal, that's a kill.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool too. So yeah.
And then he also has a feature that makes him invincible for one hit of damage. Does it happen for just one or like any shot?
It's kind of like a Reyna heal.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's just the first shot.
Okay.
So it's like one initial tick. So like Ray's ult, for example, if you get a rocket launcher shot at you and it's at your feet, but you have your little bubble thing, you're canceling 150 damage.
Yeah.
Because it's that one tick of damage. But if it's for like a gun, maybe a molly. I actually don't know a molly.
Yeah,
it could
I was
be
just thinking
kind of
about
interesting.
that. Like just the mollies, the way those deal damage, or like a viper wall.
Yeah.
Or even like I was thinking back to like how some of the utils block like even Phoenix's like firewall.
Oh yeah.
So I was wondering if it like, for example, Phoenix's firewall or Viper's went up, if it blocked just the initial like tick and then the rest of it takes damage.
I think that could be kind of good. It kind of is like a balancing thing. So you can't just like, okay, I now have my shield. I'll run through the molly. And your first headshot doesn't matter. I headshot you. I kill you. Unlucky.
The other thing is that util also makes you kind of vulnerable for a moment because you have to get the kill and then there's an orb that spawns high above a player's head.
Yeah.
So you're looking up and you never ever look up in Valorant.
It's
unless
literally
you're shooting
aim
at
labs.
heaven.
It's just grid shot.
Yeah.
You know, you get the kill, aim up,
but
go to the next.
yeah.
It's like, you know.
But when every second counts in a gunfight like that,
Right, exactly.
It's like that leaves you vulnerable just long enough to where if you do hit the shot, it's blocking that like lined up headshot.
Yeah, it's just gonna be for those Giga aimers, like 10s especially. I can already see him. He's just gonna be zooming through, just getting a bunch of the shields, just overall, and finding crazy clips because he does that on normal agents. So why not ISO? You know.
And I was just wondering how many times you can do that. You know, like if it's like if it lasts for like maybe like 10 seconds, if you can like do that 3 different times. And, like just go. If you're in a hard firefight. And then I don't think we've touched on the ult yet. His ult is so funny.
All right.
Because
okay. So imagine we're playing Warzone. Okay.
Imagine
We're playing Warzone, and you've been sent to the gulag. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's literally just the gulag, but in an FPS tactical shooter. It's absurd. It's absurd, but it's so funny that it's like you can't. And honestly, every time that I've played it, I don't think I've seen an ISO win an ult kill a singular time. All of the ISO players right now in ranked are bad. Simply
just
bad.
I think it's funny just because imagine getting in a firefight of like 5 people and you're like, nah, mate, just like, nah.
You get like
1v1
teleported.
me, bro.
Yeah. Just, what is happening? Where am I? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it looks like we have a sub on Alberta's side, actually. There's a new player, Kiro, here taking in for
Gosh.
Hasty, it looks like.
PRX.
Kiro.
I love PRX.
Yeah. So it looks like they're replacing Hasty. I think Hasty was near bottom fragging, so that might be why. But they're going to be playing the KO here, so.
Yeah, and
It looks like a mirror comp.
it is a mirror comp and on Ascent, so it's just the same
We
thing.
always have a mirror
Yeah,
comp.
it's just a mirror comp. I mean, are we surprised?
No.
No. Am I still not happy with it? Yes. It's all good, though. You know, I mean, I can't fault people for playing the best comp that's been
Yeah.
tried and true for literally years
Yeah.
on this map. Like, we even try and get creative, and then we just get killed by the same meta comp, and it's like, well, you know, we tried. GG's, everyone. Going
Yeah.
back to the original meta comp, because
If it
we're
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Chads, yeah. Honestly, that's especially what it is. But I was hoping, like, at least since Cypher got such a big buff
Yeah.
for A main, that trip art can be really impressive.
Mhm.
Because of, especially, like, it if it gets hit by, like, a Sky Dog, or in this case, a Sova drone, it gets taken down for a second, and then it reactivates. So it just goes, it's basically like, you get free util, and the normal ways to deal with it just don't matter anymore.
So, if you were going to play the Cypher in this comp, who would you replace?
Okay, it has to be KJ.
KJ.
Because it's like a one-to... Theoretically, it's a one-to-one switch, because they do the same job. You just
Yeah.
want to take that space and... Alright, I'm going to shut up, because GCU is just going to run it down towards A main, and I like the play. KJ just going to be alone here. Dino going to find the kill, thankfully.
Yep.
And Nader also finds a lurk kill in mid. And gets out with his life fully 1 HP. Maybe going to look for a
gets a
kill
kill.
here
Let's see.
still.
Oh, he
but
got
Kieran
wallbang.
does find the kill. Unfortunate for GCU, but now I actually like this position from Dino and A main. Gonna
Deploying
go ahead and
drone.
find any lurk that comes. Another drone coming in also.
Oh, looks like
Or
they're gonna go through
Heaven.
that door there.
Yeah.
Kieran
Gonna have
looking
to
like he's
break
going to
it.
break it. Up from Heaven from Toucan and Rearkin.
Yeah, now it's just on these GCU players on site. Volt, Sype, and Envious trying to
Here we go, here we go.
stay alive as long as they can for this wrap. Envy's gonna go ahead and find the first. Rurkin's over with the trade. Kurkin also gonna find one.
Beautiful.
Sype makes the jet 1 HP. Then the wrap from Dino. Gonna go ahead and lock up the round. That's the pistol.
There we go, baby. Excellent job there.
Oh.
Oh, no, Dino.
A little bit. Man, I'm literally getting flashback to the prehistoric era where the meteor hit. This is so sad. The bomb kills him. It's just like all dinosaurs. Can we take a moment of silence for all dinosaurs? It's so sad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Comment in the chat your favorite dinosaur if it's not the Stegosaurus.
What's wrong with the
Understandable.
Stegosaurus?
I'm just saying, if it's not the Stegosaurus, it's kind of goated.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you were saying like you're just a Stegosaurus hater.
Oh, no, I'm not a Stegosaurus hater.
Okay, good.
You know who keeps getting freaking nerfed? The Spinosaurus.
No, you're so right. Yo, bro, okay, I did a. Okay, hold on. I will come back. But oh, nice Omen Blind.
Ooh,
nice
nice
first
spray.
blood from Dino, getting the jet.
Ooh, perfect, Nader.
Nader through B main also. And now just gonna go. Yeah,
Ooh,
there's the kill onto the
beautiful, another one.
Sova. A little degeneracy from us over here, but we'll be back to that. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry, we got more Dino updates for you.
2 more kills. I mean, it's a 5v2 and an eco, like an anti-eco. Like we might as well go into this.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2nd grade, we had this dinosaur project. It was like the normal thing. I did the Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
I made a video, like an actual video of it. And I thought I was coolest kid on earth, bro. It was so cool. I love this Spinosaurus, but they just change its name and they just do all these random things to it. It's so
Dude,
sad.
I remember back in the day when it was on, like on all fours and it was like a little small
here.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it was about like 6 feet long,
Yeah.
like an alligator size. And
It
then they're like,
was.
oh, actually, it stood on its back legs and was like tall as a T-Rex. And you're like, oh, that's sick. And they're like, oh, and it looked like an alligator. That's
Yeah.
sick. And that sail was massive. That's sick. And
Yeah.
it swam. It's like it
Yeah.
keeps getting buffed. Like,
We're
and then
literally
now they're
trying
like,
to make
actually,
it.
it looks goofy. Its mouth was shorter. Its
Yeah.
arms. It's like, dude,
It's
stop,
so sad.
stop attacking my dog.
Like my boy's just trying to exist prehistorically. Like,
But you
come
know
on,
what's
bro.
super funny about that
Hmm.
is that they only had one full skeleton for the longest time, and then during World War II, it got bombed in Germany. So that's the
GG.
reason why we have like zero info on it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. I guess we should talk about Valorant now. It's kind of an important round, the bonus round.
We'll talk about electricity next when it comes to the Volt. Don't worry, we'll give you an in-depth analysis of
God.
that.
Makes me want to rack my brain and just go to sleep or something. But anyways,
Looks like they're waiting for them to leave A. It's kind of working. That jet moving out. Omen kind of coming down from heaven, it looks like. That
Yeah.
KO going back up to replace him. Sitting in that little window.
I like the control that Nader is taking in B main. He drops that bot and now is actually not going to go ahead and stay there, but now has full control of B main. He knows they can't be pushed up. Now going to take this mid space, just as kind of a lurk, and so much control for one agent. And now just GCU hoping maybe to get
Revealing
a
area.
couple players to leave, but actually, wow, Kieran, he's going to go ahead and find that first blood. Dashes out.
30 seconds left.
Now maybe an execute about to come out. Nice molly from Envious, but actually the jet just runs through and gets two. PRX Kiro also on his kill as well. The flash comes in. Kiro's gonna find that last blood.
That's 2 for Kiro, 3 for Kieran, getting a getting a 3-piece combo of their own there.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And it actually looked okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the KO molly that Envious threw in heaven did one of those little funnies in Valorant where it bounced off a wall and took a really like low velocity arc and just drop. It didn't drop until the jet had 2 kills. So
Yeah.
a little unfortunate util. It's not really even his fault. It's just kind of how the physics of Valorant work sometimes. But yeah, overall it's just
Physics
unfortunate.
In Valorant?
In Valorant. Ooh, it actually looked like it tagged the
It did. Yeah.
Killjoy. Doesn't actually show up for us on the spectator side. I thought it did, but I suppose it doesn't. Now so
Here.
the shock dart gonna hopefully do a little bit of damage.
See Dino
On the
shooting there.
side
That would be
over
the wall on the opposite side right there.
Yeah.
Just double checking that, showing that they know where to shoot through the smoke. Kind of like we were talking about in all of the last map.
Oh boy. Envy's getting a little
and-
adventurous. Actually punished
Spike
this time, and
down mid.
Kieran's gonna find a kill as well. Oh, Sype though does
Last
find
player
another
standing.
trusty toucan on the other side of the map. Does find another. Now it's just a 1v4 for Dino.
He's got this. He's gonna clutch this.
And it's
No doubt.
oh wow, a
No
nice
doubt.
shot.
No doubt. Come on, Dino.
50 seconds to work with, and it feels very doable now. The Omen 1 HP as well. It's gonna go ahead and be trusty toucan. I do love me some birds from.
Trusty toucan,
It's a
Ruriken.
toucan.
It's the jet. Kieran.
You know.
Oh,
30
and
seconds
Sova
left.
on the
but the
right.
Sova actually turned around. A nice timing from the Sova. And actually a one-way in tiles. I did not know you could make one like that. I guess it's rested on the very top. That's kind of dumb of me. I just don't think it's that good. I just don't think it's that
My man was
That's
thinking in
just
4D and Eli's thinking in 3D.
good. I guess so. Here I am, the average Omen player. Good one way. Sorry about that. I didn't know that.
No, you know so much more than me. I can't even dog you for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I know like a thing or two about.
I don't think
Valorant,
it
I
too because
guess.
I've seen a thing or two.
No free advertisements. If you know, you know.
You
But
know.
no free advertisements. Anyways, Alberta actually has an op on the jet.
Yeah, they
If I saw that correctly. So
Yeah.
Nice smoke.
And
And actually-
KO's
oh.
gonna get caught.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
Good dash through. Oh,
Oh.
my gosh. That would have been so crazy. That would have been a clip.
Actually, a nice idea from GCU. Just kind of unlucky that.
Deploying
Let me
drone.
look at his name. That Kiro
Enemy.
went ahead and just was walking up tree for whatever reason. Has no
Yeah.
mid info. Just walks up dry. kind of unlucky, but wow, Volt's gonna get aggro. Also, Sipe TP'd up to Jen, and a trade doesn't come through. A crazy spray transfer from Trusty Token, but Envious is finally there. Gonna get that trade. Now a 4v1.
Kiro getting nasty with the op from Kieran. That was good. I know it was a wall bang too.
Very, very difficult for the side of GCU.
Yeah, like we said, we knew the attacker side was going to be difficult. Obviously, it's a defender-based map, so it's going well for Alberta right now. But it is really close, though. It's 3-2. Got a timeout from Taro, the coach calling it.
Yeah, and it's an obvious timeout that needs to be called. You know, I mean, it's not like alarm bells that are going to go off because of these couple of rounds that have been going Alberta's way. It is defensive side. You also see the op coming in, so that just adds another layer that that GCU is going to have to deal with. But overall, I mean, having the pistol and the second round already unlocked is very big. And I think also going into this next round, Taro's going to be cooking something up. You see that KO, and you know that this Killjoy from the side of Alberta is always staying alone on her side of side of the map. So you know you have that KO ult, you're gonna try and go ahead and isolate that Killjoy and just hopefully run her down. Gonna go ahead and do a little bit of punishment for staying alone on that side of the map when you know KO ult, you're not gonna be able to do anything. And that's what I'm hoping to see on this attack side.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see it executed beautifully because every time we've taken a timeout, we have the biggest brain play get through. It's a good strategy, and then the boys are really good at executing it. It's like every time.
It's like an MCE moment for Cloud9, or like when he was with the guard. I'm actually not sure if he's with Cloud9 anymore, but I actually don't know where he's coaching. He should be coaching somewhere because he is very, very smart in the Valorant department.
Go to with the sauce, as it were.
Yeah.
See this Kieran with the op here. You know, I noticed like these varsity players do like that like shake when they were all cracked out.
Yeah. And a nice ult and a nice dash up.
Ooh, a good spray.
Wow.
Zero a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be that upper down as well. Good instincts from Envious there. He's gonna know that Opera can't quite dash away because of the KO ult. He's gonna be caught in that corner and just spams the jet and finds the first blood.
Dino and Envious is just chilling out in hell right there, waiting for somebody to come up and walk up on top. There's that spray. Oh, this time though, the Omen goes up on Heaven right now. Actually might get a shot off on Sipe here if they're not careful.
Yeah, nice knife from Envious as well. Is going to deny a little bit of time. Wow, oh, Sipe actually finds
beautiful
a kill. Nice trade, Dino.
Oh, nice. Great teamwork right there.
Overall, I thought Sipe there at Gen was going to get timing so badly. We saw the KJ just running up. It looked like he was out of door, but not quite looking at Gen.
Yeah.
Sipe kind of getting bailed out there, but does turn around, gets the one tap, and just overall quite nice.
I think honestly what happened is Alberta got caught up in the ping pong between the four guys right there. They just had all the angles, and with all of them alternating, it was just kind of hard for them to pick a spot and kind of defend themselves or attack hard enough.
Especially on that tree side of or when you're coming out from that in A site, when you're coming out of that tree door, you have to look at so many different angles because you know if you're coming from Heaven, you just have like aiming to look at, but obviously you're coming from tree and you have hell, you have so many other places. But I mean, a fast round again from GCU. Envy's another kill through the smoke. Just gonna go ahead and rack. It feels like number 12 for the series of smoke kills. Great out of him.
What was it? I was going to say, them coming out of tree was not nearly as bad as the Keanu Huskies coming out of tree last week when Nader just lurked with the Sheriff. That was a play for sure.
Post flank coming in. Nice KJ Molly and a nice spam from Bolt. Now 3. Oh, Dino wants to get so aggressive here. And yeah, he does. He comes away with 1, maybe not finding 2. Kiro with the trade. 2v3.
Also able to get Bolt. Brings it to 3v2.
Oh, and a nice timing from Nate.
Nice.
Finds 1. Oh, wow, but Kiro.
It's a 1v1 between the KOs. Who's going to get it?
And a nice flash. And I like this play. Just going to... gets the kill.
Nice. More dominant KO. Oh, and the bomb goes off. That's fine. Envy is doing really dominant right here. He's been top fragging. He ended the last round with 15, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it 15? I think he had 15 kills on the last map.
It was something in that realm. He's played pretty lights out in general.
Yeah, a fantastic debut right here. It's going to look great for him.
Nice concusses, nice flashes. You know, it's not easy coming into the breach and KO role and just kind of popping off in the sense that he does, and obviously he's making his presence known. And now it just looks like it's going to be a brawl in this B main area of the map. An early drone, not going to, I know, nice. Nader actually going to find that kill.
Going through.
Oh, and the judge, scary as ever.
Good dash.
Updraft dash. Envy is going to find one, but Trusty Toucan with that judge just get some work done. Finds two. Sipe going to go ahead and put him down in the round. And now the 3v2 post plant will come through as Sipe gets that bomb down onto the site.
Yep. Excellent job. This corner is so fun for them to hold. I've noticed they started planting there more often than not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Crazy catching Volt.
That was just Sipe and Dino. Hailwalk coming in.
I'm just saying, if Dino gets super desperate, it can be nice.
One enemy
Oh, and
remaining.
a nice double fight for GCU, and
Beautiful,
wow,
Sipe.
Sipe! The snappity
Was that 3
snappity
for
kill.
Sipe? Did he get our combo? Did he get a 3 combo?
I know he got two.
I know 2. I don't remember if he cleaned up anybody else. Either way, that was clutch for him. He was taking heavy damage in that firefight right there, but able to clutch it up and hit those headshots.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Especially from Kira, well, for Kira, a little bit of whiffage.
A little bit of whiffage.
A little bit of whiffage. Gets bailed out, or Sipe gets bailed out there from the whiffage, and, you know, we won't complain about that. A nice shot overall. I mean, you turning 120 degrees to your right, instantly hitting the player. That's pretty difficult to do if you didn't know that.
Especially while getting hit.
Yeah.
I mean, not consistently, but still.
Yeah. The high pressure.
Yeah.
Wow, the Omen, Trusty Toucan just taking a nice walk up through the B main
there
side.
actually in mid.
Oh,
in an odd
wow.
spot in between the KJ and the Jet on our side.
Yeah, and it's
Jet's
Nate
gonna face
also
off.
in mid. Oh, this is such a odd round.
Kieran got Dino. Yep, that took out the Jet. Nita was able to take out Kieran though. That's a good trade-off. But it's a 2v3 and we haven't got planned yet.
Oh boy. This could be bad. Actually finds
Ooh, it
the
works out
kill.
for us.
I thought it was destined to go poorly, but Sipe finds another. The Omen ult on the side of Alberta does
gall of this man.
Go into wine. GCU is definitely going to know about it.
One enemy
Making out, and there's
remaining.
Sipe yet again, getting the second on the round.
Come on, boys.
Now they just know where the Sova is in heaven, and there's the three-piece combo from
Beautiful.
Sipe. And I don't know how he got
That was beautiful.
that first kill.
Honestly, that's a clip right there. That was good.
That's, wow, that's just incredible. I would have never thought that he would be honestly aware enough to think that there was still a player sticking around on that A site. Killjoy also doing a little bit of whiffage. It is that deagle, so it is a little bit of a more difficult fight for him. But, you know, Sipe overall gonna hit the shots, gonna hit the round, and that's another example of that high variance. You could outplay them, but if you don't hit the shots, doesn't quite matter.
Yeah. Oh.
Early knife, gonna go ahead and
Shut down those little drones. Good corner check, good corner.
yeah, now GCU, I feel like they've been in.
Nice.
Oh, I thought GCU or Dino might have seen
Yeah.
head of the KO and market. Oh wow, and this Killjoy is getting really aggressive, just out in the middle and fighting, and does find Bolt here. Envies on the answer.
It's trade. Good updraft dash.
Yeah, and that's gonna be big. Yeah, Sipe will come along for the ride. Nader is actually keeping these players towards A, but knife out.
Knife out. Gosh.
Kiro,
Give me
finds a nice timing.
Double tap just to make sure.
Oh wow, and I really like this play from him. Dodged the knife, so he still has his Blade Storm up. Now he's gonna find a nice timing. Missing one knife, missing two. Finds one though.
Got another.
Knife resets
almost.
broken though, and now Mr. Sipe in the 2v1. Drone comes up.
So I might be able to handle this.
He's gonna go towards site, so his position not yet given up. Now a timing
Nice.
found, and the first kill.
Ooh, that was
A little bit of damage. Now the spam through. Hero diffusing though. It's gonna be low on time. Sipe is gonna find that kill and a nice 2v1 find. Really a 4v2 for Dino and Sipe. Getting work done. Finding some nice timings.
Beautiful. Clutch play with those knives, honestly.
Yeah, it looked a little scary there for a second. You know, a couple 3 knives, and you know he only has that classic. So afterwards, after that ult goes out. So if he misses those, that's gonna be a pretty difficult kill to get. But does find the headshot, the reset, And overall,
And then he dealt damage to that Sova, which allowed
Yeah.
Side to clean up right there.
absolutely. Yeah, and it looks like Alberta definitely has some inclinations that GCU loves this side of the map. Yeah, there's the KO ult. Now it's just going to be a mad dash onto this B site. A Bucky in CT, very odd play. The Bulldog, though, in markets. Bolt's going to go ahead and find the trade. Rukin, though, finds a second. Yeah, and Dino will find another. The Bulldog,
Could spray through the smoke right here. It's
Bucky, a nice
4v2.
volley.
4v1, I'm sorry.
Oh boy, don't go in that smoke.
Crazy.
Bucky is here to talk. If you do.
Stay there, Dino, stay there. There it
Oh,
is.
yes,
Good
there's-
clean, good clean.
Three-piece combo.
There we go, Dino, our 3-piece combo for the day.
Last round before the switch.
Just overall well played. Nice trades overall coming in from Volt. Especially and from Envious, just getting in there like it is swimwear.
Need a drop.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw a knock there for a second. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Here and there. Hasn't busted it out a whole lot. I think just 2 other rounds.
Yeah, just a couple of rounds, but it's kind of difficult to get that up online.
it cool.
When he's
That's how
losing
you
so many
survive.
rounds,
Yeah.
it's just that eco is not going to quite be there.
And we've been running a lot straight,
Yeah.
so pretty effective.
Unfortunate loses that Sova drone so early.
Can't use that.
Okay, we
I
got that KJ
like
ult
that.
right now.
You
Yeah.
should run.
It's the last round, might as well, right?
Yeah, and I like what GC is doing with this. You're going to go ahead and fake towards this B
Standing
site.
ahead.
They've loved it so much. Now they're just going to try and emphasize that they want to go here with the Killjoy ults. Actually, Alberta doesn't look like they're going to bite. They do have 3 players here still, but the Killjoy and the Omen still towards the A side. Probably looking to play a little bit of retake. There is that Killjoy ult.
Toucan and Kiro taking out. Snipe able to trade Toucan. Brazy taking out Dino.
This is looking like
The
a
2v4.
difficult round. Snipe might get out, and he does get out quite in time.
Yeah.
Double up, and now just an op.
Just meeting up with Brazy here.
Post it up. Wow, I mean,
Nice.
Kieran
What a-
forgot to look at his monitor, I suppose.
I
Doesn't
suppose.
even take a shot.
He was checking to see if his mouse was plugged in or something. I don't know.
Now we're just on the Nader train. Can he get more? Can he find any more kills? Dodges the flash. Might find
Looks
something, but wow,
Looks like
Brazy.
a bad spot.
Brazy with the wall bang, and yeah.
Alright, we don't get to go 9-3 here, but it's going to be 8-4 going into the next round. But it is going to be our defender round, so it means we are likely going to run this back down the throats.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, to be able to go as many, if we could see the tab, as many rounds as we
Switching
did in
sides.
a row
I think
there.
it was like 5.
I think so.
Right here. Caution
Let's see.
here.
Yeah, 5 in a row. We were able to
6.
get 2, lost 3,
See,
then 5 in a
I'll
row.
count with you.
Or
1,
6.
2,
6,
3,
4, 5, 6. There we go. I need my eyes checked.
Hey, it's
apparently.
okay. No, it's okay. We all have trouble counting. I get it. I'm like a finance, so you know.
Evan handing me his glasses. I
Such
hope
a
they're the
kind
right prescription.
boss.
Sipe is actually at top frag with 12, and then there's 11 from Dino, 10 from Envies. Nader got 9. Bolt is sitting at 4 there, being able to clean up and
Hey,
get
that
the
is
shots
that
when
is
it matters.
impact. In
No,
fact,
for real.
impactful kills.
Yeah, yeah.
We love it.
Yeah,
Some good Sova
it's
plays.
low kills, but like he's able to get them when it matters. So
Exactly. Ooh, I like this idea. The Killjoy bot up into Cat kind of helps Dino if he plays into that little corner, and yeah, they're gonna go ahead and fight through, and a nice.
all 3.
Oh, but actually only gets 1 for their efforts. NBA on that first blood.
It was the right play.
It was the right play.
Beautiful.
Oh, and actually, Bolt does get found, but going towards a site. Nader just going to be alone. Has the util to maybe put up a fight, but it's going to be 3 players from Alberta coming out. He gets 1, he gets 2, maybe 3.
Come on,
1
come on,
HP
come on, let's
onto
see
the
it.
Omen. Can he do it?
Last player standing.
Does not fight anymore. The running gun, but
Ooh.
Toucan gets the kill.
That was such a good effort from Nader
Wow.
right there.
Both players 1 HP. The power of the classic.
Oh my gosh.
Almost shown. Valiant effort. And it looked like Alberta was just running through 1 at a time. No regard for a trade. Who cares about good spacing? We'll just go ahead and feed you kill after kill.
Yeah.
Nate almost took them up on that offer, but
He said, "Why, thank you."
yeah. I'll take a Candiac.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was very close, but we're gonna go in 8-5 right here. We lost that pistol round, but it's gonna be fine. I believe in us. I
I think
believe.
so too. It
Standing
does come
ahead.
down to that eco now. We've seen some crazy things happen
Well,
in these
you're
types
looking
of
like
rounds.
he's gonna be a little aggressive.
Right
He's gotta
here.
watch out for that turret.
Maybe his plan, trying to break that turret, but Crazy
Oh,
does have
wow.
something to
Right
say
here.
about it. 1 HP now for Volt. That turret will not be being broken by Volt. As he peeks that, he's most likely dead.
Yes. A Sipe here peeking with a knife, looking like some sort of maniac.
Nice drone,
Maybe
maybe.
go for B here.
Well, actually, might give a little bit of false info. Didn't quite clear out that Killjoy in the right corner. Yeah, gonna go ahead and give up the B site. Might even get timinged here, but walks away at the perfect time. And now he is alone, 1 HP, with a big job to do with 1 HP and a classic.
See.
Not gonna be able to. Oh, but
Lord.
actually
Sipe
finds
here with the
a
shorty.
kill with a shorty, and the Vandal now in a kill.
Oh my gosh.
Suddenly winnable for GCU,
That
the
was
4v3.
disgusting.
Oh, and I like this from Dino as well in B main. Gets tucked in that corner. Oh, but the tag. Now the fight onto site.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
Oh, wow.
That
And
was almost a fantastic turn right there. That was the momentum shift they needed to turn that around.
Man, it looked so possible for a second with those 2 big kills. I know a lot of flack gets put on Sipe for getting that shorty in the second round, but man, he put it to use in that round
Yeah,
there.
he did.
Here.
That was perfect. Just walked up behind him, said hello, and then took his own Vandal and killed his teammate with it.
Yeah. That,
Disgusting.
that is just bailout city on the side of Alberta. That Sovadar, I feel, also is kind of lucky. Just going to go ahead and find that tag onto Dino. Just running up, I don't believe there's ever a world where that dart doesn't tag Dino there, that he swings out and misses as he did.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that is the world we are living in. That is the timeline we have to deal with. And now going into the bonus round, number 15.
Let's go, baby.
Looking for GCU win on this side. Gonna be the drones kill for Envious. Backing up in A main. Berta taking that space. Taking that Sova drone. Now just gonna have a couple of flashes get out. Normal utility for these meta comps. Love meta comps, they're so much fun. A nice molly also queued up for Envies. Maybe expecting a little bit of aggression. And now the knife actually gonna get 1 tag, maybe 2. Could have gotten the Sova as well. Berta just taking their time, looking for anything that GCU will give them, if anything.
Lined up right there. This might actually be able to tag both of them.
Wow,
We've
and
seen him get those lined up shots before.
yeah. And it looks a little scary now. Alberta with this noise cut kind of put GCU in a frenzied
30
where could
seconds
they
left.
be type of mentality. All that util for Alberta about to come up when it has the timer. That Omen smokes the dart, and there it is. Dart gonna go ahead and find Envies, and the smoke does come in. Multiple blinds, multiple flashes, and Curran. But Dino actually finds another kill, finds a second as
down.
Two
well.
of them, yeah, and that's great.
10 seconds left.
Hurricane cleaning up though. It's in a 2v3, not impossible, but definitely
Player
tough.
standing.
Now it's
Spike
tough.
planted.
Well,
Oh.
trade up, and now
Come on, Nader. Get into hell.
I think he did.
I think he might have gotten in there. That's gonna be a tough play.
Kind of
Let's see, did he get
nice
it to know?
idea.
Oh no.
Time out.
Oh,
Nice
smart.
turret.
Smart for that turret.
Wow, finds a route out, but
That was
crazy.
so well played. That was very smart. It didn't get executed as the way he wanted, but it was really smart.
Yeah. I think he wanted to, if there was a player in hell in that position, maybe seeing if that turret will go ahead and point them out, but obviously Brazy's just going to go ahead and hide, find Nate as he comes out.
Just
And
didn't have the angle with the turret.
yeah,
Unfortunate, but like a big brain play. It
Right
was
here.
smart. The smart thing to do right there. Probably the best he could have done. Just didn't work out the way
Right
he wanted.
here.
absolutely. Now it's getting a little dicey for GCU. Looks like a bit of a B main rush. Kyle's
Revealing
crunch
area.
coming up. The KO flash and jet dash out. It's going to be early aggression for everyone. And Volt's going to make the jet 1 HP, but Brazy, Sipe, and Envies, though, find the trade. Sipe finding the third. Finding the kill. The molly comes out. Envies, though,
Sipe looking
in
for
no
his
such
three-piece
danger.
Here.
And,
Nader lurking, trying to get Ruru.
oh,
Hero taking out Envies over there. The KOs have had it out for each other.
man, wait, but Nate might actually find the timing here on the Sova.
One
And he
enemy.
There
does,
it
and a
is.
nice shot. That's the
Spike
bomb.
down mid.
That's beautiful.
Just a KO, and yeah, an info found.
Placing alarm
Sipe
bot.
looking to get that three-piece right here.
Yeah,
There it
and
is.
the
Three-piece
full
combo
kill
for Sipe.
blind.
Thrifty, baby.
A great thrifty at that. A lot of action in that early round. And it looked like GCU was just ready for what Alberta wanted. They wanted to keep that tiles side of the map, make sure there was no aggression in B main, and GCU said, do not care. We're taking it all from you, and we will just run at you. Sure enough, GCU comes away with 3 kills, Sipe with 2, Envious with 1. Nate and Sipe to clean it up in a nice round, nice eco. 2 come up.
That was really good. The patience there was paramount. The being able to be able to wait for that, kind of execute the way they wanted to. Oh, nice.
Double tag. Nice info in the smoke, the spray. Maybe he's trying to see if he can find some more magic like he did last map. Sipe gonna get a little jiggle in, sees the omen. Trusty Toucan. The mix.
It doesn't look like they're going to be pressing towards him here on this one.
Yeah.
Envy's holding that spot regardless. Dino holding tree.
Nice idea from
Kieran and Kiro look like they're getting prepared to swing B.
yeah.
Or sorry, yeah, no A. Sorry. A.
Towards
Got
A,
my
yeah.
map flipped around in my brain.
All good.
Brave kind of just chilling right there. Trusty Toucan looking like they're about to push into the tree.
Here comes some util.
Dino
Drone.
here. Oh, Dino
Ow.
might be able to get Trusty Toucan, but Rurican right there backing him up. Envy's actually has a good angle to back up Dino right now.
Yeah, and I don't know if Dino actually realizes his omen is in this spot.
Oh,
The
now he
smoke,
has to.
yeah, the smoke gonna show a little doubt now, but actually Alberta deciding to
30
pivot towards
seconds
B
left.
site, and now it's just gonna be Volt all alone on this site.
Ooh, nice. Stopping that.
Alberta gonna
Leader in a
try and put the
different
hurt.
spot once the
Yeah,
smoke drops.
it's just about down. Oh, the double damage. Now it's just on Volt. There's only 12 seconds to get this bomb down.
Nice.
Volt gets the bomb
10
planter.
seconds left.
3v3 and Sipe.
Rurican.
Yeah, now it's just
Last player
all
standing.
these players. And Trusty Toucan actually
Spike
comes
planted.
away with 2.
One enemy remaining.
Now just
Oh,
wow.
read that wrong. Thought he was going right, but he went left.
a nice TP also from Trusty Toucan. Kind of gets that timing a little odd. You know, you don't have to run. Obviously, if you're Dino there, you hear the running up, you're going to expect Trusty Toucan to be a little bit closer than he is. But that TP just kind of allows him to cover that space in the same amount of time pretty quietly.
Yeah.
Comes away with a nice kill.
We have a good opportunity here for some ult spams, essentially. Just the Omen ult, the Jet ult, and the KO ult ready.
Yeah.
That can actually combo pretty well for me.
It looks like they're going to go ahead and tiles crunch yet again like they did previous on this eco.
That turret gets taken out. pretty
Actually,
quick, man.
wow, Envious does get a trade.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness,
Oh, the
Volt
trades go
also
back
in
and forth. The
sight.
2v2 now. Good lord, that was fast.
And now Nader has so much info. Knows when players towards B main. Now, maybe gonna be able to help Sipe in this spot. Actually
Oh,
finds
there
the
it is.
kill onto the Sova, and now it's these 2 players yet again on the eco. Sipe
There we
comes
go,
away with a
baby.
kill, and that's
Woo!
yet another eco. Absolute
We
eco
take those.
demons. Oh my goodness.
Lord.
I mean, that was such a crazy kill from Volt
Yeah.
with that classic. 2 players spraying at you with a Vandal. Cold as ice, finds the double classic headshot and makes it so possible for
Those
GCU
are
to come away.
skill, man. To
Yeah.
be able to do that. Now we have full ult. The only one who doesn't have an ult is our Jet.
And I mean, it's just a gun ult, so it's
Yeah.
not even like a real ult. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
an ult, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's not as impactful as the other ones can be, you know.
Right.
Get out of my way.
Actually, looks like Alberta's going to be pushed onto an eco. A couple sheriffs coming into this round. Overall, lighter guns. Yeah, there's the shot from the sheriff. Mr. Sipe getting a little
Oh,
Interesting.
ADS.
ADS in this game could either be your best friend or your worst ally. Wait, worst enemy. There we go.
There you go. I don't know. I think
See-
worst ally kind of works too.
Ways to say phrases are just a me most of the
Long
time.
range out.
Nice angle from Nader there.
Spike down A.
Oh, and the aggressive play from
There we
Envy is
go,
gonna
there
go
we
ahead and
go.
find one. Now just another, maybe, but the smoke.
Oh, was looking for a 3-piece. Got shut down there, but was able to deal a little bit of damage.
My goodness, Sipe. Omen TP into the spawn of Alberta.
Get behind this Kiro.
Yeah, this timing might be huge.
Dino is nowhere near where they need to be right now. Volt and Dino are way too far
Oh,
back.
nah, the nice kill
One
found.
enemy
And
remaining.
the Sova ult as well to find a kill.
Yeah, nice catch on that. It leaves the KJ, and it looks like they're gonna be near. They're gonna plant near hell. As it looks like the whole that angle.
Spike
Nice summon
planted.
blind, maybe to try and get a
Oh, you
kill.
saw that peek right
Yeah,
there.
the info gathered. Oh man,
Oh, that was terrible timing.
nice
There we
Volts
go.
coming with the trade. And I actually think that's a case of a left-handed model. In the game, you can switch your gun model to show up on the left or the right. In that case, what looks obvious to us, for him, that the gun model is in front of that player, so not
Gotcha.
actually going to be able to see him at all.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That was a little. That has to be the only explanation.
Yeah.
So.
No, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That puts us at 11-8, so it's still close, but we're up
Placing
right now.
sensor.
I'm surprised we still have not seen a timeout at all from Alberta.
Yeah.
They seem pretty confident in their ability to turn this around without a timeout, so I'm interested to see
Ready.
how they play. They've been doing fairly well. I can say that. They haven't been getting swept on this one.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a fast hit. See that KO ult, you see the KJ ult, and there's just a lot of players here for Alberta. Yeah, and there's a Sova ult as well. There's so much that's about to happen. The Omen Blind coming in lane, trying to help Volt out. Now it's just going to be a wild, and Volt swings into 3 players. Not going to be the way to get that round done. 4v5 now on the B sites. Smokes go down, and this retake is right about to
Spike
come
planted.
into fruition. Nice molly into logs. Probably going to find that Killjoy player. Yeah, the swing out, but Dino gets found.
Good trade by Envious. Wallbangs come through, and a flash getting 2 of them.
Splash from Alberta. Wow,
Nice
Nader,
Nader.
crisp as ever.
Yeah.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
but
Getting caught.
Oh, sight.
Aiming too high.
2v1, we've seen it before. Can this player get it done? Not much time left on the clock. Both entry and
enemy
held.
remaining.
Finds the first on the hero.
Ooh,
Not
nearly got
quite
the
the second.
Oh, Sipe did a great job. He's been put in that position a lot to try and clean up the mess. And he's done fairly well every time. You got to give it to him.
He has, and if not finding the round win, which I believe that was the first time that he actually didn't find the round win, this map at least. Just finding enough kills to make a big blow to the economy for Alberta.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, yeah, you see the Sova
Bucky.
on the Bulldog, light shields coming in, not able to afford that full shield. And this round, a couple more kills like that, even on the eco for GCU, could spell disaster for Alberta. Oh, wow! Through the blind! Absolutely crazy. Envious is gonna get a little wild as well. Kind of a team, same, or a self-flash, but
Turning on GCU right now. It's going to be 4v3. Difficult spot.
Wow,
They're pushing
Bolts.
hard.
Bolt does
Dino's
get
got
found.
left.
Last
Dino
player
finds
standing.
one, not another. NAIT now in the 2v1. See if this can come, and now the KJ ult.
Saw
He's
that
gonna
coming.
force these
Beautiful.
players to push
Spike
into him.
planted.
And I like this position. There is no place safe in the back of the site. Both
Placing
actually
swamp
maybe
grenade.
in the back right corner. That is where it's going to be.
Cross
One player detained. Now Nate's going to know where it is, and he
There it
finds
is,
the
baby.
first. The spray transfer on the
Nice.
player who can't do anything. Jazz hands in the back, and he finds the 2v1. And a nice usage of the KJ ult there.
Fantastic play. Another clutch. That's 2 clutches this
Oh, my
map now.
genius doesn't
And
spawn
that's
grenade
just
out.
absolutely well played. He especially
Match
knows
point.
they have to either push him or play the back site. He doesn't hear any noise for a really long time, assumes they're playing that back site, and I mean overall just out-aims the Omen, and the Sova can do nothing but watch as his teammate gets
That
gunned
puts
down.
Alberta's on such a back foot right there. They have the Guardian, the Bulldog, and the Spectre out. That is not what they wanted at all.
Absolutely, it's going to be that light shield as well. GCU, a couple of Phantoms, so that light shield might not make a huge difference, but also the ult difference for these two teams. We see the KO, the KJ ult, and there's the KO ult. Now,
Judge
oh,
comes in.
Envious. Oh, there's one, there's two, but not quite the third. The
A
res,
wallbang, too.
yeah. The res
Crazy.
will come through though. Oh, and a nice Omen block, or a Sova tag. Dinos will find one,
Hero
can't
big
find the
Dino.
second.
It's a 3v3. It's about even right now. They got that attack to Killjoy out.
Spike planted.
Oh, wow, Volt's getting pretty
Good teamwork
aggressive.
from Alberta right there. covering each other.
Yeah, now the Killjoy goes off. The mad dash onto site for GCU comes in.
Standing.
Caught there, Nader, and it's left to Sipe once again.
Unfortunate,
that was a
a
good
little
smoke.
snappy, but yeah, nice smoke from Alberta, and now it comes to a 12-10
Probably the
score
closest
line.
we've been, right?
I think so.
Yeah, this is. I think this is as close as we've been. It's been back and forth, doing a fantastic job from both teams. It's getting tense.
Yeah, and Alberta just overall playing it pretty well.
It took their full ult though. They used every single one of them in order to win that one.
Yeah, that's just one of the, you know, you'll secure the round, but now you come into these next 2 rounds and you might have a Silva ult next round if it goes well, but you also have to win it. It's tough, but yeah, actually GCU on an eco yet again, being quite aggressive in B main. Jet Noman pushing up, gets that Jet ult finally online.
Ooh. Alright, let's see Trusty Toucan over there. They stick a pretty close group together. I think they figured out that they shouldn't be split up anymore because they just don't win those.
Yeah, and
which is weird because they're like we were talking about earlier, they were getting caught in those groups, but now it's been working for them.
right. Oh wow, Dino. Ooh, finds one, but ooh man, it gets a little dangerous. No more knives online.
Near one shot right there.
Yeah, and the dash away does
Let's
allow
take
him
care
to
of
live, but low HP in a classic, that's not an equation I want to be seeing.
Oh, nice 2 agents
Yeah.
suppressed right there from Envious. Good play, good play.
The jet dash down.
Got Nader with the Sheriff. He's either gonna
Placing
pop
swarm
off
grenade.
or
Swarm
just
grenade
get
out.
sprayed to death. We'll see how this goes.
And a nice molly. And it looks how Berta is now going to come in through, and the Omen blind.
Doesn't know that he's there.
Yeah, and Kieran. Always a nice timing from Alberta with that Omen blind. That's the second time we've seen the player on site just get absolutely
30
obliterated.
seconds
No
left.
sight line.
Spike
The
planted.
Jet Kieran coming in from the Jenny position, just coming away with a free kill.
This bold's gonna
Oh, and the KO flash for Heaven does find the full blind onto Envies. Now the 3v4 getting quite difficult. Nice Omen blind though.
Nice.
Bolt's not able to find the kill. Kiro onto site.
Last player standing.
Kieran not finding it. Kiro
Just too
though.
many options there.
Yeah,
Just all 4 of them turned. It was like, hello.
especially with the stinger. You got 20 bullets and you see 3 players on your screen.
He said,
Uh-oh.
and then one trying to shoot you through the floor.
Yeah, not quite what you want to see. Very difficult, especially with the stinger.
Briggs is sitting quite tight for a 12 to 11 right here. We need to win this like right now.
Yes, we do.
Because going 12-12 is now where we want to be.
It is though a little on the side of GCU. You see that KO ult now coming up.
Is the Omen ult ready? How close is that gem? The Soba one?
2.
Two-
That is
two away?
2 off. Yep. Possibility for that coming into the round if he gets a lot going. That nice knife from Alberta. It's gonna find Envies. Can't quite counter knife. Get that info.
That turret in a good spot right there, trying to watch that corner for
Absolutely. There comes the knife. Does find the Omen. Now Alberta though.
you just see
Grayson.
him crouching to the wall there. This is a tense moment for both teams right here. They need everything to go correctly.
And I see Sipe looking at his little Omen map, maybe considering an ult for info towards maybe possibly A main, maybe
Oh.
B main.
A tough spot over here.
Yeah,
Envy's in a difficult situation. It looks like they're moving away from it. Nope, never mind. I take that back. They were just walking 2 steps backwards.
yeah, it's the info found for B main and a nice KO ult to try and deny this. Yeah, that's util use on the side of Alberta that
They
cannot
shouldn't
be
have
taken
that
back.
turret yet.
Nice from
Dino.
GCU.
Dino taking a couple shots just to see if he hits. Nothing so far.
Actually, Dino is gonna go ahead and
30
run
seconds
away.
left.
Oh, takes the knife out at the wrong time though. Nader trying to find one, does the double damage, doing work, putting in work. Now,
Spike planted.
Alberta Jet, maybe
Kieran
looking to
is
get aggressive.
like 1 shot right there though. This could go. Be interesting.
And a nice run through the smoke, great
Good dash
timing.
back.
1 HP on the
Placing
Jet.
swarm grenade.
now makes it pretty difficult, but
no,
Kiro
missed
gets
that
2.
dunk.
Now 2 players out of heaven. Dino,
Last player
Kieran, one
standing.
shot. There we
one,
go.
a nice
One
shot.
enemy
The
remaining.
1v1,
It's
he knows
just a
where this
Kiro.
KO is.
Dashing out on him.
Oh no! Oh,
No, he
the
whipped it.
dash!
Oh my gosh, that throws at 12-12. We're tied up. We're gonna win by 2, correct?
Wow, yep, win
Switching
by
sides.
2. That is the rules of
Overtime.
overtime. 5,000 credits per individual
This is
and
the
3
first
ult points to
overtime.
get your ults. Yep, first overtime we have seen on this stream this semester, and oh
Even compared
boy.
to last semester, I don't think we had like one single overtime.
Yeah, I think we had a couple, maybe, but very, very rough looking overtime for GCU incoming.
This is gonna be interesting. These little
Alarm bot
knockouts.
out.
All the bots go down from Brazy right here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
this
and
is gonna be tough.
That setup actually looks like it's trying to punish Dino. You know, you see that Jet whenever they go B main, he'll dash out onto that market position,
Yeah.
just trying to get him double damage into some mollies and just get a free kill onto the entry player. Oh, actually, it's going to be a fast B split through mid and B main. And Wallabriese, though, actually gets the spam kill into Nader. The mollies do come in, but GCU does take the site overall. Now one player Envious towards B main, Dino towards lane, and a 4v5 post-plant scenario for GCU.
It's not looking terrible for them though.
It's not. Alberta, though, has to clear out so much space. You see that drone being committed through for B main. A nice omen blind from Alberta pushes Dino off the angle. Now know that Envious is B main.
Ooh,
Comes away with one. And Dino also comes away with another. The molly. Envious Sipe, though, also coming away with 2, and that's what they needed. And Envious gets another.
Let's go, baby.
A nice round overall. The deficit overcame, and that's
Switching
a one
Match
death
point.
post plant.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Odd way of saying it, but you know, it gets the job done.
Yeah, she is.
Overall, well played. I love how you know, he gets that one kill, decides not to overheat in the moment, knows that his life and living in B main is so important
Yes.
to give some
Oh, they're gonna push
scaredness.
hard here.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. This is
see
gonna
that
be
omen
interesting.
blind early.
Scanning
It
ahead.
actually is. It's a double crunch.
Oh,
you
Volt's
see,
gonna have to be
it's the
aggressive
same
here.
play. Yeah,
Oh, gets the kill. Brazy takes out Dino though.
that is big. At least getting one for your life there in a very unfavorable situation is huge. Sipe
That
gets
wallbang.
1 HP onto the enemy omen.
Nice.
Trusty Toucan.
It's gonna be a difficult spot for him. These attackers have a hard job. They have the numbers advantage, but right here it's gonna be in our defender's favor. That's GCU.
And the drone clearing up some mid space.
Yep.
Now Envy's maybe having an inclination of where Alberta wants to go,
Ooh,
and
got
actually
him with the
finds one
spray.
through the smoke.
Drop the bomb.
Now knows where
Oh,
that bomb
Toucan
is.
That one shot.
Oh, we know Envy's. He definitely wants to try and spray through that smoke.
Uh-huh.
See what he can come up with, but
He's
NAIT.
waiting a minute though. He's giving it some time.
Actually, Nader looks like he's going to be in a huge spot for this round. In that one corner we were talking about earlier, we hate clearing corners. Let's see if Alberta has decided to clear their corners this time. Looks like actually
he
gets
got
one.
it.
Enemy remaining.
Enemies as well
30
ran through the
seconds
smoke, finds another, and now it's a 2v1. Trusty Toucan,
one
1
shot.
HP.
Oh,
Sneeze on him, and he is dead, and that will be the match.
Come on, it's just a spray from both of them at the right time. We got this.
The right click, pop out.
There
And
it
now,
is.
there it is.
There it is, baby.
The defuse to come in.
GG's all around from everybody. Good job.
There's Envious getting that last kill. Maybe 3 on the round.
Defenders
yeah.
win.
Envy's top fragging right there with 22 kills. 20. Oh yeah, Sipe's got the top. Envy's second on this one. He took the top on last one. My bad, excuse me. But we take Ascent as well, so that's 2 map wins back to back right there. That one was a lot dicier than the previous map.
It definitely was. You know, Ascent, I guess I say it's defender-sided.
Yep.
Both teams lost more rounds on defense than they did attack side, so I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Unlucky. But, you know, overall, that's just how Ascent can go,
No.
especially with these meta comps.
That was really well done. I think that came down a lot to just hitting the shots, but the utils were going crazy for
Absolutely.
both sides there, using them to their absolute advantage. We saw how paramount those ults were. That one time that Alberta had all 3, just absolutely rushing and using those to cover them and making up for it if they missed any shots.
Sweet, yeah. And, you know, just overall a nice overall win for GCU on this series. That's a 2-0 in the books. That make that 5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
We're
Yes,
5-0.
5-0 on the series on the NECC schedule so far. So yeah.
And then I think that puts us at 10 map wins and 1 map loss. On that map though, we had 1 flawless round, 2 clutch plays, and then we had a thrifty. Our players doing a fantastic job. Sipe, I gotta hand it to Sipe. He top fragged that, but not only that, he was left to clean up so many times and was able to do it so well. Even the couple times he wasn't able to win the round, he still cost he cost Alberta dearly.
Absolutely. Yeah, and also I want to point out Envious also. You know, he comes in, first game of the week, first game really for GCU just in general, and he comes out, top frags first map, second frag on the second map, playing the utility heavy agent pretty well overall. Some nice info and flashes. Yeah, just overall well played for GCU Valorant. And now we're going to go ahead, and this is just about the end of the stream. We do have some more streams, though, coming up this week. Oh. All right, so we do have some more streams. Or League. Yes, we have League on Wednesday. That will be around, I'm not sure which time. It will be on Wednesday. And then also on Friday, we have some streams for FFF.
Yes.
That will be 102.
It's going to be the second to last one we do this semester. 103 will be our last one next week.
Next week, yep.
Yeah, so we'll look forward to seeing you guys there. Last week's turnout was a little small. But we were hoping to get the numbers back up again because, I mean, FFF 100 was so big. We loved that. That was an awesome one to have out. We're looking to close out the semester with as many people as we can. It's been awesome to see the turnout this year for GCU.
Yeah.
I know Firefox has been trying to get this momentum for a long time, and it's been awesome to see that and the support, not only Arizona locals, but just GCU.
Absolutely.
With getting us that space, and then also helping us promote that. And a big thanks to that is going to be from our sponsors, Rockstar and Raising Cane's. Honestly, they allow us to be able to work with Esports and to work with the GCU. It's just fantastic to have them. And speaking of which, we were able to do a stream this weekend over at a NASCAR event. Big event for us. It was super awesome, but it's awesome to see the way the esports program here has grown and been able to reach new heights that we only had dreams of, essentially.
Absolutely.
So it's been fantastic to see that. We appreciate all your guys' support. And then our teams are just getting better and better, as we can see here with Valorant. Valorant, I'm a little biased, but my favorite team. Just showcasing what it's like when you're able to trust the program and able to invest in your players like this.
Fair enough. And obviously next Monday we'll be back with another Valorant stream. So come and support us yet again. And yeah, thank you for tuning in here. We appreciate you. Couldn't do this without y'all tuning in and giving us some support. So big shout out to you. And we'll go ahead and call it for today. Thank you.